Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about volume. Up to this point, we've been talking about the cubes and things like that, but let's go back even further. We've been talking about area and perimeter. Remember, area is the surface or all the area that is covered by something, okay? Area equals length times width. The length times the width of something, okay? The perimeter was add all sides, okay? If you're going to do a garden and you want to put a fence up, you're going to use that. Now we're going to talk about volume. What is volume? Well, if I picked up this cube and I had it emptied out and I could put something down inside of it, volume would be how much it can hold, okay? It is the area plus the perimeter. For those of you who want to know a mathematical equation for it, volume is going to equal length times width times height. Okay, now you can only use that when it's something, figure that is solid, okay? When a figure is something like this, you can't do it. The volume is just going to be the number of blocks in it right now for you all, okay? So if I was going to do length times width times height, okay, my length is 2. My width is 2. And my height is 2. So if I take 2 times 2, that's 4, times 2, that's 8. 8 units. And how many numbers did I multiply? 1, 2, 3. So instead of being squared like we do up here, when you're talking volume, it's cubed. Okay? So let's talk about volume of something. Say I have these blocks right here, and this is making a figure. What would the volume of this be? Well, it would be 2 units cubed. Okay? Now, if I want to add to it, what would the volume of this be? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one would be 6 units cubed. Okay? We had our 2 units cubed and our 6 units cubed. Which one has a greater volume? Well, the 6 units cubed. Okay? Let's look in my book. Of course, you can't look in your book right now. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at mine. So let's do A and B, and I'll write that on my board and go back to it. What would the volume be for figure A? Hopefully, you remembered it looked like this one. So it's 6 units cubed. What would the volume be for unit B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully you see that it's also 6 units cubed. Okay? These have the same volume. They have different shapes to them, but they have the same volume to them. On this one, you could actually do the length times width times height. The length times the width, we have 3 across and 1 back, so 3 times 1 is 3, times the 2 is 6. Okay? Let's look at these two. What is the volume for figure A? Hopefully you got 7 units cubed. What's the volume for figure B? And let's go up here so you see what I got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what's the volume for figure B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 units cubed. Which one has the greater volume? B. Do you all see that? Hopefully you do. Okay. Now I'm on page 156 in your textbook. Okay. And it looks like this. So we're going to figure out what the volume of each of these is. So if you want to stop and on a sheet of paper write A, B, C, and D, I've written them here, and they're going to be equal to units cubed. So let's look at A first. What would my volume be for figure A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So figure A is 5 units cubed. That doesn't look like units. I kind of ran that together. There we go. Okay, what about B? B, we could actually use the length times width times height. My length is 3, my width is 1, 3 times 1 is 3, my height is 1, 2, 3, 3 times 3 is 9. Let's count the blocks and check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So B is 9 units cubed. What about C? We could also do that mathematical equation for C, but let's count it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 blocks on the top. I know I have 3 layers of those 6 blocks. So 6 times the 3 is 18. Let's do our mathematical equation. 3 times 2, my length times my width, is 6. And then my layers, or my height, is 3. 6 times 3 is 18. So C equals 18 units cubed. And then D. Well, I know there are 4 on this upper level, which means there are 4 down below it. So 4 plus 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So D would be 12 units cubed. So looking at this, which one has the smallest volume? Well, figure A. Figure A has the smallest volume. Which one has the largest volume? C has 18, so C has the largest volume with 18 units cubed. Okay? Now, tonight for homework, I would like you to do page 179 in your math workbook, which has to do with volume, but I'd also like you to try pages 180, 181, and 182, which are part of the review. I'll be sending you the review hopefully later this afternoon, or at least by Friday, and I would like you to try to get it done before next Wednesday. We are done with all new instruction though. Thank you so much.